Commentary on John 13, 21 to 30. This passage takes place in the upper room during the final meal before the cross. The atmosphere is already heavy with meaning. Jesus has washed the disciples' feet, demonstrated servant love, and hinted at deeper spiritual realities. Now the tone sharpens as he openly addresses betrayal from within his closest circle. 1. The troubled spirit of Jesus, V21. Jesus becomes troubled in spirit, revealing the genuine emotional weight of what is about to unfold. This is not surprise, nor is it loss of control. Rather, it reflects the deep relational reality of covenant love being violated. Even in full awareness, he feels the grief of betrayal. Yet his declaration, "One of you will betray me," is not merely informational. It exposes the hidden condition of the heart. The light has come, and it reveals what is already present. The moment is not creating evil, it is uncovering it. Number 2. The disciples' uncertainty, V 22 to 25. The disciples look at one another, unsure who could do such a thing. This confusion is telling. None of them immediately identifies Judas, which suggests that outwardly he was indistinguishable from the others. The contrast here is between appearance and reality. Proximity to Jesus does not necessarily equal alignment with him. The disciple whom Jesus loved leans close to Jesus, illustrating intimacy and access. Peter signals to him to ask who the betrayer is. This layered interaction shows that understanding comes through closeness, not distance. Insight is relational before it is intellectual. Number 3. The identifying sign, V26-27. Jesus identifies the betrayer by giving a dipped piece of bread. This act is significant. In that culture, sharing bread in such a way was a gesture of honor and fellowship. Even in the act of exposing betrayal, Jesus extends a sign of grace. When Judas receives the bread, the text says that Satan entered into him. This is not the beginning of Judas's turning, but the culmination of a path already chosen. Repeated resistance to truth results in deeper entrenchment. What has been entertained inwardly now manifests fully. Jesus' words, "What you are going to do, do quickly," show that events are moving according to divine purpose. Nothing is slipping out of control. Even betrayal serves the unfolding plan. Number 4. Misunderstanding at the table, VV 28-29. The others at the table still do not understand what is happening. Some assume Judas is being sent to buy what is needed for the feast or to give something to the poor, since he kept the money bag. This misunderstanding highlights how spiritual realities can be unfolding while remaining hidden to natural perception. Judas's role as treasurer adds another layer. He was entrusted with responsibility, yet inwardly compromised. External function does not guarantee internal integrity. 5. Into the night, V30. Having received the piece of bread, he immediately went out, and it was night. This closing line is deeply symbolic. The physical departure into the night mirrors the spiritual condition already present. Darkness here is not just time of day, it represents separation from the light that was in front of him. Judas exits the presence of Jesus to carry out what had already taken root in his heart. The contrast is stark. Light remains with those at the table, while darkness envelops the one who departs. Theological reflection. This passage reveals that the unfolding of redemption is not reactive but purposeful. Betrayal, though evil in intent, does not derail the plan. It becomes the very means through which it advances. What appears as loss is actually transition. What seems like defeat is the doorway to fulfillment. There is also a clear distinction between outward association and inward reality. Being near truth does not equal receiving it. The dividing line is not proximity, but response. At the same time, the consistent posture of Jesus is one of giving, even to the one who will betray him. The offering of bread to Judas demonstrates that divine generosity is not limited by human rejection. The invitation stands even when it is refused. Finally, the movement into night serves as a sober picture of what it means to turn away from revealed light. It is not that light ceases to shine, but that one chooses to step away from it. Summary. John 13, verse 21 to 30 is a moment of exposure, contrast, and transition. It shows the emotional reality of Jesus alongside his full authority over events, the difference between outward closeness and inward alignment, the persistence of divine generosity, even in the face of betrayal, the unveiling of what is hidden when confronted with truth, the movement from light into darkness as a matter of response, not circumstance. All of this unfolds within a larger purpose that is moving steadily forward, even when it appears to be unraveling.